Lesson 2.4, Concept 2, Identifying Functions. So there's two different ways you will see functions. You'll either see a function in this equation or table form, all right, and those two kind of go together, or you might see them in graph form, all right. And when you're trying to identify if a line on a graph or if a set of ordered pairs, a relation, is a function, you're going to go about it in different ways depending on how it's shown to you. So if it looks like a table, all right, or a set of ordered pairs, all right, you have to go through the x values and make sure that each x value has only one y value. All right, if you look through your table and you only see one of each x value, then it's only going to have one y value and it will be a function. But if you see an x value repeated, if it has a different y value from the other one, it's not a function. Okay, so if we go through and look at this, we have -2 for my x value, and my y value is -13. When it's -1, my y is -10. When x is 0, y is -7. When x is 1, y is -4. When x is 2, y is -1. I don't have any duplicates, right? I don't have any repeated values of x, so I don't have more than one y value for each x value, which means it's a function. Okay, so this table, this equation is a function. All right. If you're looking at a graph, it is sometimes both harder and easier to see. Okay, if you're looking at a graph, you're going to just use a vertical line test. Okay, which means, and if you're looking at this in your book, you can grab a ruler or the side of your paper or just your hand and go left to right or right to left, and you're just going to see if your vertical line touches the graph. So we'll start with this green line in more than one place at a time. And already we can see that it does. All right, so right now I am on x -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So at x -9, if I had a table, I would have a y value here at about 2 and a y value at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have two y values for my one x value, and that means it's not a function. Okay? With this one, I actually have an infinite number, because it overlaps, an infinite number of y values for my one x value. Okay? For a circle, I have one value about here, but then anywhere else on this function, I have two values. Okay? So if any point on that line you have more than one y value, it's not going to be a function. For this one, you can see for this green line straight across, I'm only ever going to touch it in one place at a time, so that's a function. This orange line, I'm only going to touch in one place. Same thing with that purple one. This yellow one, this is called a parabola, and it might look like I'm going to touch it in more than one place, but if I zoomed in really close, we would see that for every specific x value, I'm really only touching it in one y value. It's just changing, it's going over really slowly here down at the bottom. Okay, but if I scroll over, I'm only going to touch in one place or cross in one place at a time. So all of these lines are functions, and all of these lines are not functions.